Give me a go.
Go.
Seamless.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Comedy Shorts Berlin, hosted by the fantastic Comedy Cafe Berlin. My name is Brian and I'm going to be your referee for the match. This is short form improv done all with your audience suggestions, so I will be needing you to give us a whole bunch of thoughts and ideas in your chat. So open up the chat screen and we're going to get busy as soon as I introduce the teams. So let's please introduce, this is the team called #U2, introducing them, and you would normally applaud them. I don't know if you can even do that really. It's fantastic. It is Mathieu, Kathy, and Belen. And that's fantastic. Versus Zoom harassment. Come on in, and we give them a little hand as if you're actually applauding for them. Oh yeah. This is Yael, Christian, and Don. So fantastic to have everybody here as we go into our games. So actually for this game, which is a game called Top That, I need you guys to give me a couple chats, suggestions of how about some sport. Give me some sport activities, start typing them in as I explain the game. So Top That will be a head-to-head round. There'll be one player from each team against each other. And they're going to take one of your suggestions and create a gesture based on that suggestion. They're going to keep repeating that gesture and coming up with different reasons or different reasons for why they would do that gesture. Back and forth, every time saying top that. Until I get bored or it's not very funny, I will then switch out the pairs and we'll bring on the next pair of players. So I got plenty of suggestions coming in, so let's get busy. Sorry, it's a little over the top, I'm sorry. So here we go. Why don't we put up Mathieu and Yael? And the first suggestion is tennis. And let's see, Mathieu, can you please set the tone by giving us the gesture? I'm gonna go off camera. Players, let's get going.
Wait, Mathieu, your mic is muted.
Thank you, whoever that was.
We should keep a tally against the points, like whoever keeps their mic on mute.
Christian.
-1 for #U2.
As we start our match, go.
I'm playing tennis. Top that.
I am throwing a baby. Top that.
I'm punishing my little brother because he's been mean to me. Take that. Top that.
I am throwing a rock at police officers.
I'm cleaning pillows. Top that.
I am kicking away a ghost. Walk away, ghost, walk away.
I am beheading one of my unfaithful subjects who slept with my wife. Top that.
I am slapping someone in a soap opera. Shut up.
I am cutting a watermelon with a katana. Top that.
I am taking some rice and shoving it in my face.
All right, we're gonna keep moving on. We're gonna pair out. Thank you very much for you two. We're gonna move on to Kathy versus Christian in another round. The suggestion is skiing, and Christian, I'm gonna ask you to set the tone. Give us a gesture.
I am a Norwegian inventing telemarking in Telemark.
Skiing. Top that.
I am bobsleighing. Top that.
Have you done the new dance craze on the beaches? It's me doing beach bingo, pumping my arms. Top that.
And sliding backwards uncomfortably down this sand dune. Top that.
I am beating my abs so hard right now, they're going to be washboard by summer. Top that. Ow.
I am showing off my very long plaited hair in Sweden. Top that.
I'm fanning a fart. Top that.
I am the biggest fan at this Justin Bieber concert. Top that.
I am so angry that I am just beating myself in the legs out of exasperation.
I'm gonna call you
Oh,
out.
God.
You've been you beat your stomach, and now you're beating your legs, and you are out of there.
Damn it.
Let's have another round with
Damn it.
And Dan. Your suggestion. I don't know how you play Quidditch. Do you? Either of you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, Don, you can then. Kathy, you can get off camera, and we'll just have Don. Okay, and Belen for one round, and Quidditch. Don, you will set the beat.
God.
Oh, jeez.
I'm playing Quidditch. Stop that.
I'm capturing this mouse. Top that.
I'm walking a very big dog. Stop that.
I'm running away from a snake. Top that.
I'm escaping from prison. Stop that.
I'm fixing the cabling. Top that.
I am masturbating publicly and running away from the police. Stop that.
I'm putting new curtains. Top that.
I'm losing a tug of war. Stop that.
I'm killing the ones in the war. Top that.
I'm trying to stop my enemy and running after them. Stop that.
I'm picking all the cadavers. Top that.
I'm sowing seeds in my farm. Stop that.
Oh, and there's a hesitation, and that is a toughie.
That's how you play Quidditch.
Thank you for that fantastic round.
Fine.
Let's see. Going from my scoreboard, so I'm going to give this to Team B. That means, sorry, that's the Zoom harassment. Gets 5 whole points. Ooh, jazz hands. As we move on to a game called Echo. So for this, I've actually got a suggestion. So we're going to have Team B begin. That will be then Yael and Christian. They're going to start a scene. And let me explain the game. So this Zoom harassment is going to start a scene based on a suggestion that we got for the first game. They go on for a while until I hear a line, and I'm going to freeze their scene, and I'll take the last line, I'll repeat it, and that will be the first line that #U2 has to begin their scene with. It goes on for a while, and then I'm going to freeze their scene. I take the last line, and it becomes the first line for Zoom harassment. So, so we've got Christian and Yael up here for their first scene. The suggestion is marbles. Okay, we'll take that suggestion for marbles. Oh, by the way, since I'm now, we're playing and you guys can also type at the same time, for our next scene, I need you guys to start typing in styles of radio stations. So for example, I don't know, rock and roll is a radio station style, okay? Just start typing them in and we're gonna use these radio station styles in our next game. So, oh, Christian, hi, do you have
I have a player question over here.
Yes, Christian.
When we come back to the scene, are we picking up where the first scene left off, or are there always new scenes?
Always new scenes, always new scenes.
Got it.
Okay, thank you, Christian Bruin. Maybe you saw him in one of our fantastic television programs, such as Handmaid's Tale. Yes, that's right. He was.
Right.
Okay, sorry. So you guys can now start your game. The suggestion is marbles. Players, begin.
I have to tell you, mister, this is a very, very strange spot for a marble to get stuck.
Yes, well, you understand, I was finding interesting uses for marbles, and I discovered that if you take one thick, large marble and put it really, really deep into your belly button,
Then, yeah.
you can push it all the way through and out the other end.
Yes, I understand now, mister, but we don't have the, as your doctor, I must tell you, this is a very big problem. Do you feel the pain?
Very much pain.
I'm
Do you
gonna
feel
stop
pain
it.
if I
I'm
touch
gonna
this?
stop the scene. Go up, hashtag you two, and do you feel the pain is their opening line.
Do you feel the pain?
I thought I could say anything like your hand is in my mouth.
What? I can't understand you.
I can't answer you when your hands are in my mouth.
What? You mean all these years, like, that was the problem? That's why I could never understand you.
It's a definite problem. I mean, articulation is based on being able to, like have friction between my tongue and teeth. And when your hand is all the way jammed in there.
Really? They never told me about that at university.
What kind of university did you go to?
Dentist university?
Did they call it that? Was it just called dentist?
Freeze.
university?
Did they call it that for Zoom harassment? Christian and Don.
Did they call it that?
Yeah. Yeah. A
Really?
monster penis. Yes.
A monster penis?
Yeah. I didn't say it was big, just said it was a monster.
But why is it a monster? Why does it got to be something scary and horrific? Why can't it be something beautiful and soft and inviting?
Hey, listen, you wanted to hook up with me, so I feel like you just gotta roll with what's down there because I can't change it.
Okay, but
If you would prefer to be something beautiful, you
yeah,
could dress it up or something.
can I call it the cutie pie?
I have no problem with that.
Softy-wafty? How about softy wafty? No, that's probably not a good name for a penis.
Cutie pie is better.
Cutie pie. Okay.
Cutie pie. Let's just go with cutie pie for the other team player.
Good place to stop.
And Matthew.
Cutie pie?
Excuse me, Mr. Shepker, you cannot address me like that.
Why not?
As your doctor, I am not comfortable with such nicknames. And to be very honest, this is the third time we're going through this.
I don't come here because I'm sick. I
Well,
come
that's the
here,
whole point.
like, we've been through all these treatments, like you cured my cancer, you cured my problem down there. Like, I have nothing. I just came to see you.
No,
Cutie
but
pie.
see, here's the point. When you're healthy, you should not come anymore.
Why not? I want to see you.
Because we're understaffed and underpaid, and I have 35 people to go through today, Mr. Shepker.
I know I've been waiting 8 hours to see you, and I'm pretty upset about that.
Listen,
You let all these people come in before me. I was there before, and then there was the guy, like, I come up, he was only missing a finger.
Thank you. I was there before is the other team's first line. I was here before.
I was here before.
It doesn't matter. You don't have any money, so you can't buy ice cream, all right? You can't, just because you're first in line doesn't mean that I have to give you my money.
What? Excuse me, sir. I think that's stupid people's logic, okay?
Just,
God.
just get out of the store so it's my turn and I can get my ice cream.
Oh my God. I can't believe you say that. You know, my mom told me about people like you. Of course, if I'm first in line and I don't have any money, you have to give me your money, because if I come, for example, I'm last and there's someone before me and he doesn't have any money, I have to give him money. I wouldn't give him any money because I don't have any money. But if I did have any money, I would give him my money. God.
Listen, what's your name, miss?
Luna.
That's it.
Luna.
What's your name, miss? The other line, the other team. goes with, what's your name, miss?
So, what's your name, miss?
My name. Please don't overreact, but it's Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. So, I mean, it's a great name, but you're not in the list.
No, I don't actually need to be on the list because, you know, I've got two excellent friends who make sure that I'm on every list.
Yeah, I'm sure they're great friends of yours. Listen, you're not getting in.
Listen, sweetheart, I'm actually playing the gig, so if I don't get in, it's going to be a problem for you.
You don't look like the woman in the poster. You look way older.
Oh,
She doesn't have any wrinkles. Look at your face.
listen, reality adds many years, okay? I'm just because you have eyes that are not, you know, with screen and filters in the way doesn't mean that I can't get in to play my concert. So if you would like to please step aside so that I could get in to see to play Dolly Parton, to be Dolly Parton.
Pretty confusing backup that you have over there, don't you? I'm responsible for this door, and you know, as a very important job and lots of responsibility on my shoulders, I can't let you in.
I have a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. They're called huge tits.
All right, I'm gonna call it a game.
Yay!
Everyone come back on. That's a lot of responsibility. Let's just put it that way. Hashtag you too. You win this round just because I'm giving the points.
What?
So it is. So it is. Oh, as we move on to the next game, and I'll tell you what, I'm just going to start. We've got a whole bunch of radio suggestions, and I just want people to like what they get. I'm just going to say it, and one person's going to raise their hand just to make sure that we got it covered. Talk radio. Christian. I'm not going to write these down. Well, yes, I am. Sorry. Sorry. Talk radio. Punk. Kathy, thank you. We've got classical. Helen. I see North Korean propaganda.
Yeah,
I've got a feeling. Okay. Good. We've got ska. Anyone? I've
Not
also
sure what
got,
that is.
okay, I've also got country. Machu, is that okay? Country?
Yeah.
And Yael, I've got it's the only other one I've got here is regional Mexicana.
What does that mean?
I don't really know.
I'm just gonna, okay.
Regional Mexicana. You're in Mexico.
Original Mexicana. Okay.
Okay. From the Israeli, for the Israeli. Okay. So let's quickly review. Machu, you are country. Kathy, you're punk. Belen, you're classical. Yael, Mexican, what, regional Mexican. Christian, your talk radio, and Don, North Korean propaganda. Oh, I also need one other suggestion. Let's see if I have, we need a topic for our fantastic radio program. We'll just go with something I read here on the feed, which is friendship. Okay, friendship. So what's gonna happen here is we've got a radio, on the radio dial, and I am going to be changing the dial by putting up different numbers. Each of these players has been assigned one of these numbers, and they're going to start talking. So on the topic of friends, somehow friends is going to be in their radio station. Okay, so and then we'll see where this all goes.
No, people can follow it.
Sorry.
Should we hold up our numbers so people can follow it?
Yeah, sure. You can hold up your number right now and you can see. So we should have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 0. Okay. So when I hold up 1, that means Machu's going to go, for example. Okay.
It's rated by attractiveness.
Thank you. Moving on. So here we go. Players, are you ready?
Are we switching off our videos for this?
everyone is on camera. You can just, I think we can
Okay.
try staying on camera.
Got it.
So let's just try. Or, no, you're right. Let's go off camera and I'll just start going. Ready, players?
This
I'll
could be a
start with
disaster.
everyone, we'll start with one. Machu, you're on.
Yeehaw! Welcome to country radio. There's nothing like the friendship between a cowboy and his horse. And for myself, I don't like to put iron on my horse. The nails, they're hurting the horse. That's why I use glue and my saliva to put it some personal.
You need to remember that your friends are your community. There is nothing like the government or anybody else can take care of you. You need to have strong friendships, and that will be the way that we will live society, and we will do our ways. Yeah, that is the only ways that we can do things, and we will organize well, because it will be based on love and friendship, and then we will be able to climb any wall and break any wall and break into anything that we want, because we.
La donna è mobile come il pensiero, a degli amici noi va sempre attento. Alizzo e bibite, Willitimissimo, no siamo.
Hola, amigos de las mujeres que la madre que le me le vele que le mandan de le. Hola, que necesiten de la cara, que le sele lo que le en México. Y canina tiene, y le música, hey. You better come home, speedy go.
Welcome back to Conservative Talk Radio. We are next on the dial next to a regional Mexican radio station. We did that on purpose so you would find us. Today we're talking friendship. We got Don from Portland on the phone. Hey, listen, bud. Your friend is not your friend if he buys you one of those stupid frou-frou frappuccinos from Starbucks, okay? Be a man, drink black coffee. That's what we do. Don't go for that.
Our citizens, today, our most wondrous great leader was invited to all the other world leaders to a birthday party because they all love him so much and they want to be his friends so much. All the other world leaders bought cake for our great leader, Kim Jong-un, and they sang him a song. And they all battled one another to be friends with our great leader and visit our.
In the seventh eulogy, Mozart finished its symphony with the anthem to friendship. In fact, it was now the one that the European Union took as its own, and we hear on every classical radio sounding when elections come up. Mozart, indeed, you know it all. He composed this.
I lost a friend in the desert because he lost his way. Oh, I cry, my friend, because I can't see.
No, Chad in Duluth. You can't kiss your friends on the mouth. That's not a good way to greet your friends, with a kiss on the mouth. Okay? You kiss them on the neck or the ear. That's the way you greet a friend. Mouths are.
¿Qué es esta la chat de la en el Portland? Que le mandó que le sigla a la tita le de le la latina. Bolongan de le se pe que le hablar en el Portland. Ona la y casi la olela. Imagínense.
I don't even know you. I don't know you. I don't even know you. I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. Bye bye, no. You're not my friend. You're not.
And now, a choir of little children whose families we definitely did not murder to force them into singing this song in praise of our glorious leader.
Pamela in Kennebunkport, you are a liberal cuck. You are a cuckold, all right? So don't come onto my show telling me how to be friends with my friends. If I want to slap.
You might say it's only a horse, but my horse was my best friend, and I don't know why he should live now. So that's why I thought I could come on your radio and ask for some new friendship.
Okay, so Mr. Trump, if you want, you can pay for the wall. We are not going to pay for the wall, okay? You can take the wall and you can pay for the wall, okay? If you want me to have stamps, you can come and stamp the stamp so you can pay for the wall, okay? Because my cousin, Anthony.
And this, you need to sound, our Stradivarius virtuoso built this violin with the very last wood in Johann Sebastian's Bach bed. It's the biggest relish. We only take it out and play it once on his anniversary death.
Pirate radio is the only radio for me, yeah. Tell my friends.
Glorious leader is my only friend.
Oh, really, Cletus, born and raised in New York City? No, you should not have a mask on when talking to friends, because friends don't wear masks when they're talking.
Hey, I'm missing some of my strings, but I think it's cool. It's fine.
Found him in the desert and raised him the whole time. And, you know, he's keeping me company. He's a nice person. Well, it actually...
Franny in Lake Ontario, what are you doing living in a lake? How are you gonna make friends in a lake when you can be friends with the carp? All the fish in Lake Ontario, they have 3 eyes.
Es la hora, es la hora. Es la hora, chiquita. Ta ta ti tu ta la ta ta. Ta 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 ta.
Ya no tendremos del Señor en alegría. Nos...
Dearest leader, our amazing citizens. Wait. No, I meant to say dearest people. Dearest citizens. No.
Might say it's a strange thing to tie your friend and drag it all around the place, but that's the relationship I got with my cows. That's normal. That's what we do, and we're still friends, you know.
Jillian, I wanna lift you up as I can. Jillian, put my arms around me, yeah. Jillian.
Everybody.
Dearest citizens, please do not panic. Doom has not family replaced him with actors. He has upgraded his family and created new people from clay. Down in a magical cave.
Thank you, guys. That was the game of radio. Thanks very much. That was wacky.
What a cacophony.
Just because I'm gonna go, I have to even up the score again. Hey, Zoom harassment, you won that round.
Just because Brian had to even up the score again.
It is now 15-10 in favor of Zoom harassment as we move on to the next game, which is a debate, a dubbing debate. So I need 4 players up here, please. I need Belen, Mathieu, Yael, and Christian. Just going to introduce what's going to happen. I need, from the suggestion list, I need a special topic that they're going to be debating. Something, we don't have to go political right now, something a little bit anormal that you might debate about, you might argue about. And this is what we're going to do. We will have 2 debaters. Those will be Belen and Yael. They're going to be debating the topic, but they can't actually speak for themselves. They're going to be spoken. They're going to be voiced by Belen. Is going to be voiced by Mathieu, and Yael is going to be voiced by Christian.
Hi, I'm Yael.
You'll see how that works. We have a suggestion for mayonnaise. Is the debate topic mayonnaise? So I'll be facilitating this fantastic debate. Christian, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. We have our 2, Belen and Yael, up for the debate. Why don't we start with Belen, please? Let's hear your debate point. Yael, you can go off camera.
So, first of all, I want to state that I'm totally against removing mayonnaise from all the supermarkets because Russian cuisine needs the mayonnaise inside of every meal. Otherwise, you cannot make the Russian mayonnaise salad, the fish, and all these delicious recipes. And most important of all, the krushnaskava. It's a really important recipe that my grandma was actually cooking for me when I was a little baby. And that
Alright.
I
Very
grew up, and I'm sad if there's no mayonnaise anymore.
Interesting. Yeah, Al, what do you have to say against that topic? Belen, you can go off camera.
Oh, come on now. This is ridiculous. We should be banning mayonnaise for food products. I like to use mayonnaise for other things. Listen to this. I like to spread it in my hair. I like to just smooth my hair with mayonnaise, and I use it as a deodorant. I put it under my armpits, and it helps grow everything out down there. I spread it on my teeth, and you can just put it everywhere except in your stomach. One more thing. Hear me out on this. If you eat too much mayonnaise, you are going to smell like eggs.
All right, very good. Belen, what do you have to say against that, though?
I totally disagree to everything you ever said ever since you were born. Like, the mayonnaise, you need. Do you think with your head, or do you think with your mayonnaise that you put in your hair and on your teeth? That's ridiculous. You need to put it on a piece of bread like this properly and smell it and see how delicious it is. You gotta treat the mayonnaise properly, and that's how you do it. After that, you take your piece of bread, you lick it like this to remove the mayonnaise, a bit, not the whole, and then you're ready to eat it. And that's just the simplest way to eat mayonnaise, but you don't do all of the other stuff that you named. That's just gross. That's horrible, and that's not respecting the traditional use of mayonnaise.
All right, Yael, what do you have to say against that?
What kind of crazy person are you? Do you even understand that you're spreading mayonnaise with your hand and not with a knife? You're supposed to use a knife if you're going to be spreading mayonnaise. And let me tell you another thing. This is terrible because I covered it in mayonnaise. It tastes disgusting, and I don't know why anybody would eat this garbage. It should be spread on babies and dogs. Dogs and babies are so much smoother when you massage mayonnaise into their bodies. Eating mayonnaise makes you a disgusting, slovenly, lazy person, and that's a fact. Look at my face. My face is so beautiful. Look at it. Look, it's so smooth. No zits because I put mayonnaise everywhere. I put it everywhere, all up in this grill. I put it under my eyes. I put it into my earlobes and deep into my ear socket. Watch me finger in my ear and how deep I can go in my ear. Check out my elbow. I lick it, I stick it, and then I equip it with mayonnaise. You don't even understand how hot this mayonnaise body is. You don't even understand. You'll never understand. You'll never get with this mayonnaise body. You just try. I will slap you with a mayonnaise jar. You just wait. Yeah, that's right. Man.
Actually, I tried it, and my skin is so smooth. My face is so smooth. I'm like a goddess. I never thought that could happen to me. That was a great advice. I want to put it everywhere on my skin at least, but wow, on my eyes are so much wider than they were before. And also my earlobes. I can hear you better now. Yeah, that feels good. Wow, you are really amazing.
Wow, Yael, do you have anything?
I feel in love with you.
Guys, something phenomenal has just happened. I ate that rice with mayonnaise, and I gotta say, it was actually pretty tasty. I feel energized, and I feel like I could take on the world. I'm gonna do some jumping jacks right now for y'all, because I'm full of this delicious rice and mayonnaise, and I could go for days. I had no idea that you could just eat mayonnaise and dance the night away. I wanna dance every night, every day, because I'm full of this mayonnaise.
Hey guys, let's call it a game. Can I have everyone, you 4 players back up? That was rowdy. Thank you very much, you weirdos. Okay, very good. That puts, let's see, on point wise, I'm going to, well, I think actually, yeah, Zoom Harvest kind of caught that one up there. So I'm going to have to give it over to them, making it 20-10, 20-10.
Yeah.
They just rock the stage on that one. As we go up to a game of My Movie. Okay, so for the game of My Movie, yeah, let's have everyone up. I need from our suggestions, I need from you from the chat, I need, how about some initials, please? Initials of your name, first and last initials of your name. Okay, and what will happen is we're going to hear a bunch of movie titles. They're going to create movie titles based on your initials. They're going to create movie pitches based on these initials. And then we're going to see some scenes based on these initials. So that way you can, you're going to see a whole lot of information coming out of just your initials. So here they come. The first set of initials I see is JS. Okay, JS. We're not going to do the whole my movie. We're just going to begin. All right, players, are you ready? We'll just do this and rub our hands together. And if you've got an idea, put them up. Go, JS. Go. Anyone? JS. Kathy, title.
It's Jiggly Slugs.
Machu.
Jesus and the snakes.
What's Jesus and the snakes about?
People think Jesus went in the desert and was harassed by a snake, being the devil, talking to him, and he resisted temptation. But actually, this movie is about the real story that Jesus had a best friend who was a snake in the desert. Yeah, that's right. Just like the little prince, Jesus was talking to snakes and understanding them. That's a story that would never come.
Don, what do you got?
Just shaving.
Just Christian.
Jizz school.
What? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Belen?
Jackson on sabbatical.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, Michael Jackson is in between a couple of albums, and he goes on sabbatical. He goes all the way to New Delhi and tries to get some inspiration from Bollywood music.
Oh my God. I kind of see that. Can we see a scene from your team play that game? So Machu and Kathy, you can initiate that scene, and Belen, you can of course join. Let's see a scene from that movie.
I can't do it.
You gotta do it.
I need a break, man. I need a break.
Why a break?
It's time, you know, it's time for me to go and find myself.
You found yourself. And more importantly, everybody found you.
I know. And I thought it would be everything that I've ever wanted, but it turns out that it's not. I feel like there's something else out there for me, you know, and I just gotta find it.
Look into my eyes. You can't do this now. Everybody's counting on you.
I know, but the pressure, it's just so much. I just need a small break, like 3 months, you know, so that I can...
What do you mean pressure? I'm not putting pressure on you.
Ah! Oh, maybe that pressure is kind of good for my voice, though.
You think I'm putting pressure on you?
How would you feel if you had to wear such tight pants all the time and one glove? It's confusing.
Great, let's come back. Everyone, players back up. we have another set of initials, and they are TS. Oh, we already did JS. I'm going to change it to ST. Ooh, mixing it up, huh, Brian? So the initials are ST. Players, let's clap it and rev it up and go. Ready, go. Machu, go.
Stands for tango.
Belen.
Saint Tomato.
What was that?
Saint Tomato.
The religion. Don.
7 Triceratops.
Christian.
Sports teams.
Kathy.
Sandy Tarts.
Sandy Tarts about.
It's actually a documentary film made about people who used to be strippers and are now in the culinary industry on the beach.
Keep going. What other stories?
They bake. They have like a whole like bake off. And then as they lose, they also have to take off certain items.
Hands up, hands up. It was wonderful. Keep going. Who else got movies? For ST. Don.
Seedy tangerines.
Oh, what? Christian, what?
Slippery tubs.
Slippery tubs?
Slippery tubs.
Slippery tubs.
What slippery tubs?
It's a con artist story, kind of action film, where these guys go around installing slippery tubs in homes. They're contractors. And then they partner with a lawyer who will then be representing the people who slip in the tubs, and they'll have to fake sue the con artist contractors. It's like a legal drama action con story. It's really, really hot right now.
Let's see a scene. Let's see a scene. I'm going off. Ridiculous.
Okay. Where you at? Okay. So if you put it real straight, but you got to make sure that the lady doesn't see us, okay? Because sometimes they ask questions and then the big boss gets all upset because he says, I'm too stupid to answer any questions. And he says, you're even stupider. So we shouldn't, stupider, is that a word?
I don't know, Bruno. I'm just here to do a job, and you keep going on about your personal problems. Where do you want the double R?
No, I'm just saying, this is how you got to put the slippery tub in, okay?
Okay. Yeah,
so
I
I'm gonna
know.
tell
I
you the
understand.
secret
It's
now.
not that difficult. Oh wait, Bruno.
Oh, if you know better than me, then why don't you just do it? Just
Yeah,
slip
just
the
say-
tub. Put the some slippers in the
I
tub.
will. I'm just telling you, Bruno. Don't you slip in the tub again, because then the boss is gonna get real mad at us.
Oh my God, it happened once. It happened once, okay?
It happened once. You broke your ankle. You were out of commission for 2 months. The boss wasn't happy with that. He had to pay your hospital bill. Bruno, come on, be reasonable. Be careful, all right? Wear this helmet.
Okay, I learned my lesson, and I know that I shouldn't try the slippery tubs on myself. I know,
All right,
I
all right.
know.
Now let's put this slippery tub in Mrs. Johnson's house. And what was the plan again? I have to marry her for tax reasons?
And
Yeah, you have.
okay, good. We need to move forward to the next set of initials. Come on, back up, everyone. I need some more initials, chat room people. I'm going to do one in honor of our fantastic host, Noah Telson. So we'll do one of NT. Okay, NT. Players, you ready? On your marks, get set, and go. Oh, put your hands up if you got it. NT, who's up, up. Machu.
Nanometric trip.
Don.
Naughty trees.
Christian.
Nautical tabbies.
Belen.
No te creo.
Kathy.
Nerdy truants.
What's that?
It's about people who are truants from school, but they're actually massive nerds. So when you think that they're out of school because they want to smoke joints and like kiss each other, it's not true. They're doing like geography and explorations.
All
on
right,
their
let's just see it. Let's just see a scene. Come on, we got to see a scene.
Sounds like a movie I'd watch.
So look, I stole the book from next year. So we're going to be 1 year ahead.
That's amazing, man. Differential equations, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my God. Show me, show me. I cannot wait to get through all of those tables. Numeric analysis. Oh my God, there's everything in there.
I think we've been tricked.
What do you mean?
You give me that.
The fuck is that book, man?
I don't know. It's totally lame.
Well, that's not AP calculus.
No, I know. That's totally uninteresting. Why would anybody want to look at this? That's
I don't want naked women. I know how they look. There's 2 boobs and there's a bunch of hair.
exactly. There's no need to calculate about that.
Fuck off. Now, how we're gonna get after the class?
Let's go back to trigonometry.
And we're gonna cut that scene. Thank you very much, guys. Movie round. I'd love to keep going, but we got a couple more games to get through, and we got to make sure we're on time. So, on that case, I am going to give it to you to the hashtag YouTube for walking through 2 scenes. So they get to go forward. In fact, they get 10 points. So that's 2 points, 20 to 20. Ooh. As you go,
That has never happened before.
Which
Never.
which I need the title of a movie that's never been written. Okay, no, sorry, just a title. Just give me a title of a story that's never been done before. Let's just do that. Okay, chat room, and we're going to play a game called Boo Yay. So what'll happen is essentially we're going to have 2 people up. One player is going to start off with a very positive outlook of the first line, and then the other team's going to come back with a very negative advancement line for the story. It goes back and forth, good, positive versus negative, positive and negative, until I switch out players and we get to the next chapter. Okay, so let's see if I can get a title of a story, which we haven't gotten yet. At this point, I do want to shout out to all of you that yes, this is a free show, but we hope that we're entertaining you on this Sunday night. If you feel like you would love to give back to us, well, give back to the Comedy Cafe Berlin. Go to their website, and which is comedycafeberlin.com, and get some merchandise, like get some clothing, order some tickets for future shows, a gift certificate, or join a class. They teach a lot of great improv and sketch comedy classes. You can go training.comedycafeberlin.com and sign up for a great class. Or better yet, they are open on Friday and Saturday nights for their bar. Their bar is open from 6:30 until 11 o'clock at night. So please come by on a Friday or Saturday and get a drink. We have a couple suggestions for our game of Booyah. Let's see. The first one that we got here is Everything in Blue is the first suggestion we got. Everything in Blue. So I'm going to put together, let's see, Matthew versus Yael for the first line. Let's go, Matthew, you're very positive, and you're going to be the yay, and Yael, you're going to be the boo. Okay?
Okay, can we do the name of the story again?
Everything in Blue. Everything in Blue is the title of our story.
Okay.
Okay, so Matthew, you can start with the yay line. Yael, you can go off camera, and we'll be calling you in a second. Thank you. Matthew?
Jonathan woke up on this Sunday morning and there were no clouds in the sky. It was all blue.
Yael?
He walked into the kitchen and then he saw a note from his mom saying she's leaving him for good.
Jeez, boo. Why don't you guys both stay on? It's easier for you guys both. Why don't you both stay on? Yael, you as well. Thank you.
As a teenager, Jonathan was so happy his mom finally left. He was free.
But on that same day, he misplaced another note saying his dad left him too, so he was on his own.
Which was great news because his dad was the one drinking the whole beer. And as a teenager, he wanted to try beer forever. So he thought that's the right opportunity.
We're going to call you out. We do not advocate underage drinking. You are out of here. Yael, you'll be taking on Kathy in a new round. Yael, you will be the yay side, and Kathy, you'll be the boo. Chapter 2 of this weird story. Go. Yael?
Jonathan had a nice time being an emancipated under teenage, whatever you say that in English. He had a girlfriend and everything was going pretty well for him.
Until he realized that being a teenager meant that he had no idea how to run a household and no financial security with which to pay any of the bills or indeed buy food.
Thank God that Jonathan was a part of the EU and they have institutions to help you with all that advice and all that thing. So he just went and he got some help from a social helper girl.
Unfortunately, the appointment that he had with the helper girl was early in the morning. And since he was an irresponsible and now semi-usually drunk teenager, he missed that appointment.
That is sad indeed.
Yeah, you're out of there. You're out of there. Kathy, you will now be taking on Christian. Kathy, you'll be the yay, and Christian, you'll be the boo. Chapter 3 of this weirdo story. Go, Kathy.
It was a new day. His girlfriend turned out to be the organization kind of type gal, and she helped him get through it, and together they set up a beautiful household.
The only problem was everything was blue, and it bummed them out terribly. Their blue house with everything in blue just made them so damn depressed.
Boo.
There's such wonderful arts funding in the EU, however, that they gave them as much money as they wanted for paint so that they could paint it all the colors of the rainbow and really nice yellow in their kitchen, which is cheery.
Yay.
Then all of a sudden, Britain exited the EU and the EU fell apart. Everybody started going to war, and all they had was all this paint. They had to live off of paint. They were drinking paint and being sick all over their house in multiple colors.
They realized that this was the perfect opportunity for anarchism. They had buckets of paint and a crumbling system. So off they went with their little wagon and their paint in tow, and they splashed it over the Houses of Parliament.
Jonathan's girlfriend was killed by the riot police. Poor story.
Oh, God.
So dark. So dark. Yeah.
As dark as it is, he was getting fucking sick of that bitch anyway, and was really happy to be free once again. He could get his rocks off with some new cute punks.
Unfortunately,
so funny. I'm going to have to throw you out, Kathy, for swearing, for overtly swearing, but it sure was a funny line. Christian, you are up now against Belen for chapter 4 of this weirdo story. Christian, now you are positive, okay? You're on the yay side, Belen, you're the negative. Players, go.
it was a dawning of a new age, and Jonathan found himself part of a lover's cult where he and all of the cult members just made love all day under the blue, blue sky.
Little Jonathan knew that all of them had various STDs, and it was a consistent infection over one another. Orgy after orgy, no one would get cured fast enough to get the next STD.
And the great thing about that was, since they all had that STD, they didn't have to worry about it anymore. So they kept on pumping all day and all night, just having fun, liquids everywhere, in the hair, which is blue, on their blue skin, on their blue clothing, rolling around in all these diseased liquids.
They wouldn't know which part was actually pleasure, which part was rubbing just for the itch of it. They were just unstoppable. And at the point where they wanted to stop, they realized they were addicted. They couldn't. It was blue everywhere, blue fluids. They didn't understand where they were coming, and they could not stop themselves from rubbing.
But the miracle of blue was that it was a color that when the sunshine hit the blue, it just cured everyone of all disease. And people, time immemorial, were completely disease-free thanks to the color blue.
Okay, I'm gonna have to call you out on that one, Christian, even though that was a really
high five for you, Brian.
a very clever one. Belen, you've got one final round against Don. Belen, you are now on the yay, and Dan, you'll be the negative. Let's go.
And all of the polyamorous cult not only found themselves cured, but they started finding jewels. They started making all types of blue jewels, selling them online, making shit ton of margin, and became millionaires.
They soon found that having taken care of all their mortal desires, having all the sex they wanted, all the money they wanted, life was meaningless. There was nothing for them to achieve, nothing for them to enjoy, and all they had was the monotony of pleasure. One by one, they sank into deep, deep depression.
In between their depression, they actually saw what a fantastic space to discover each other personalities. They started giving each other therapy in a very similar orgy-like way. They all started treating each other until they discovered actually how to become better and finally get cured.
Oh, and what they discovered was that the cult, as they do, had eroded all of their personalities into a single being. There was nothing interesting they could learn about each other, since they'd all tied off all their contact to their past relationships. All they had was each other. Nothing there was interesting for anybody to dig into.
They all became one big Karen. And at the end of the day, that's all they needed. Frappuccinos on Thursdays, they would understand what to watch. They would be waiting for Big Brother to appear on TV and enjoying the very same one personality that they all became.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it at that because that's just happy. Yeah, Frappuccinos for everyone. Fantastic. I'm gonna give it.
It's just gonna ruin it, Brian.
Hashtag you two, moving them ahead 25-20 because we want the warmth, and it was fun. The great story as we go into just a quick game of It's Not You, It's Me. I need to just quickly, some jobs. Quickly, chat room, give me a couple jobs, and this will be the final round as we give me one more chance to plug our fantastic host, the Comedy Cafe Berlin. Please visit the Comedy Cafe Berlin's website, berlin.com, and get their schedule for their open bar. We've got all our fingers crossed that we can get back on stage at their wonderful stage very soon. It's up to you guys to donate some money, buy a gin and tonic ahead of time, get a gift certificate, get a class. Just keep supporting the Comedy Cafe Berlin.
You can buy a virtual drink.
You can donate money, and I'll tell you what, if you do, send them some money and say that this one's for Brian. I will buy you a drink when I see you.
Bad idea. This is a bad idea, Brian. You're gonna be buying drinks.
Just funny. We love you, Comedy Cafe Berlin, and we will do what we can to keep you alive and open, and so that we have a great performance. We got a couple suggestions for It's Not You, It's Me for the final round. We've got bartenders. So they're going to take the suggestion of a bartender and come up with a little breakup line based on that theme. If you got an idea, players, put your hands up and we'll start getting the jokes out. Bartenders, your theme. The last game. Players, go. Matthew.
It's not you, it's me. I only love you when I had a couple of drinks.
That figures. Belen.
It's not me, it's you. You last less than a shot.
Don.
It's not you, it's me. There's just too many people trying to get my attention.
Belen.
It's not you, it's me. It's all sticky, you know.
Christian.
Not you, it's me. I just have a terrible tip.
Yael.
It's not you, it's me. I think my Johnny walked away.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay, so we got another suggestion for how about a movie star? Okay, movie star is our suggestion. Players, it's not you, it's me. Anybody? Go, Christian.
It's not you, it's me. Because I won't be back.
Kathy?
It's not you, it's me. I sorry, I can't remember your real name, so goodbye.
Anyone else? Then I move on to another soldier. Anyone?
Soldier, that's good.
Soldier is your subject. Christian, go.
It's not you, soldier, it's me. I've been dismissed.
Matthew.
It's not you, it's me. I'm not ready to die for your love.
Touch me. Belen.
It's not, it's really both of us. We are always at war.
Kathy.
It's not you, it's me. I'm actually not really into discipline, like, at all.
Christian.
It's not you, it's me. My heart just gave me some marching orders.
Aww.
Don.
It's not me, it's you. Your privates are disobedient.
Belen.
It's not me, it's you. I've received much better medals.
Can I, we got one more suggestion for nurse. Oh, you got one, Yael? Sorry for.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, for soldier.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not me, it's you. You just don't understand the democracy that I brought all the way to you.
You did. A nurse. We got a suggestion for nurse. Yes, Christian.
It's not me, it's you. You're a doctor.
Ooh.
Don.
It's not me, it's you. You just only come to me when you're hurt.
Belen.
It's not you, it's me. I love treating strangers.
Matthew.
It's not you, it's me. My heart is broken and you can't cure that.
Christian.
It's not you, it's me. My catheter is stuck.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. That is just delivery. All delivery. Okay, great.
Yes.
So Christian is with the Zoom harassment.
Zoom
I'm gonna be giving it to, drum roll please, to the Zoom harassment. Just because we're bringing back Christian, we haven't seen him in a while.
Finally, we won one of these.
We won!
A winner! First online match for the winner.
I just want you to know
We
that
won!
it doesn't feel fair.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
What's the prize?
I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you all drinks later.
Okay, Brian.
Hey.
Just one last thing. Now that I've won, I quit.
I want to thank all you wonderful audience members there at the YouTube live events. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Thank you very much. I also want to thank all of our fantastic players. So I'm going to just say their name and they get to wave and say good night. Belen, Christian, Kathy,
Good night.
Matthew, Yael,
Shalom.
and Don, wherever he is, he's gone. We want to thank you very much. I'm Brian, your referee. Thanks so much for seeing Comedy Shorts Berlin via the Comedy Cafe Berlin.